Hello there. Welcome back to another unboxing video. So today, I'm super excited. Got 3 new Spider-Man retro carded Spider-Man figures. I've had the Green Goblin down front for a while. I really liked him. I had the chance at a local GameStop, to get the Spider-Man that's now $70 to $100, and I passed it up. I thoroughly regret my decision. But anyways, I'm excited to get these because we also have the new retro Spider-Man stuff coming out, which I'm super excited for. They got the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, they got the armored Spider-Man. They got, who else, man? It's on my phone, which I'm recording with, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. I already got it pre-ordered. So I got these just to kind of fill out my Spider-Man collection that's already massive. So let's get into it. So let's start with Mysterio first. I have the MCU Spider-Man Far From Home Mysterio, which is cool. I like it, but I needed a classic Mysterio look. It's just, and I thought this figure was, again, pretty awesome. That's my review for about everything. So it's pretty awesome. Isn't that great? One of my favorite series. I mean, who didn't watch this growing up? I mean, this was like the Spider-Man show. So that they're doing these classic characters, I'm just so happy. I'm super duper happy. So yeah, let's unbox this guy. Ready. Look at them cheeks though, brother. Thank you to my cameraman, Christopher Robin, for being here today. Say hi, Chris.
Hi. Now I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah. Oh, the magic is real, man. I can cut anything out. I could say a bad word right now. Fart. Okay, so here we have classic Mysterio. I brought in the MCU Mysterio, which is, he's a cool character. I really liked his character in Far From Home. I thought they did very well on the movie, but the colors on this a little dull. You know, this is obviously different. This is a cartoon. This is supposed to be real life. Brighter colors, bigger, bolder edges. They got the bold. I don't even know, the quilted form to his suit or whatever. His cape is way big, bold, has a huge form, which you can take this off. I just figured out. I don't know exactly how those go on, but that's how they went on, and so that's how they're going on. But if I had to pick, I definitely like this classic one more. It's just a better all-around look, and there's stuff like he's got certain details on his cape that are really cool, but not needed. This guy is definitely way better, so. Oops. So yeah, you can take this guy's, so it's just like a little, you pop that on, which I thought was a really cool feature. And then he's got a clear blue head. How cool. And this is like a little octopus tentacle, if you can't see that. We'll get a little close-up of it. Alright, so classic Mysterio. If you're doing classic Spider-Man stuff or like these old retro collection stuff, this is the Mysterio we all know and love. This is him, right? A must-have if you're doing a classic Spider-Man, 90s Spider-Man collection. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. So here we got classic Electro. It's supposed to be lightning. I really liked the Amazing Spider-Man, like Jamie Foxx as Electro. Really cool. I thought he did an amazing job. I thought that he was a good Electro, or a cool rendition of the character. But again, if you grow up watching, these shows or reading the comics, this is the Electro that you know. This is the Electro that you want. So I had to get it. So, Electro, let's open this bad boy up. Alright. So here we have classic Electro. What more can I say about this? Simple. It's simplistic. This is the best. I do not have another Electro, but this is the only one I need. So I got him. He's got the hands, which are actually really cool, by the way. It's like, it has the colored plastic, but then it goes into like a see-through clear, which we will zoom in on. But just, again, classic. Classic is the word of today's video. Classic. Yes, he comes with an extra set of hands, which were these. These hands are doo-doo. These ones are super cool. So he's got the lightning powers. I mean, just the mask. Yeah, this is it for Electro. I'm a huge fan of this. He's a great figure. I'm pretty partial to the Legends figures, or the retro stuff is just, it's fire. You're killing it. Again, if you're doing classic Spider-Man stuff and you don't have this guy, he's kind of a must-have. You know what I mean? So let's move on. So here we have super cool edition. At first, I was not into this figure at all. She's kind of basic, but the really cool thing about this figure, as you can probably see, is that she comes with a Mary Jane head. So you can literally swap. Do you want Gwen Stacy, or do you want a classic Mary Jane? I watched this for a little bit, and it was always available. So again, this isn't the most popular figure from this little run, but if you're looking to complete a 90s Spider-Man set, I mean, you're gonna need Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane. So I figured I'd just pick this up. So let's get this bad boy opened. Oh. Stand up. For the love of God, Gwen, stand up. She gotta arch her back like that to stand up? What in the devil? So here we have Gwen Stacy. I will say the quality on this figure is a little... That was a bad face, by the way. And she's of course got the typical Marvel Legends girl hand, this one, because that's how girls hold their hands, like this. Or I feel like they knew this figure wasn't going to be as popular. So the addition of the Mary Jane head was super cool. The quality on this one isn't really like these guys. Like, there is a lot of, look at them knees, first of all. Ew. But there's a lot of like extra plastic that didn't get cut off when it was, molded and such. And then I got a little weird paint red line on her blonde hair, which is kind of sad, but I don't care. My kids play with these too sometimes, But they tried to spice it up a little bit with the accessories. They got a rolled up newspaper. They got a bag. This is like a file, a folder file or something. And then a book. And the detail on the book is cool. This is Midtown High School. Can't see that probably, but it's cool, Definitely, it is not one of my favorite figures. I definitely prefer these guys over this one, but just having something to help complete your set, or being able to switch out heads, very smart that they did this, because it just makes it that much more worth buying, I think. I do have a hard time getting the characters with heels to stand, which is, you know, duh. It's hard in real life, apparently. And the head sculpt on the Mary Jane is pretty cool. So let's move on from here. So this one right here is definitely my favorite. I bought this right when this retro set came out. It was just so appealing. The green, the purples, the scaling, the way that like his head has a lot of mobility, which is really cool. This guy, I bought when this pretty much first came out, so I've had him for a little bit. Super cool figure. The glider, you know, it takes a little bit of maneuvering to get him on there right, but once he's on, he's on. It's pretty easy to maneuver. And the little pumpkin bomb, super cool. Heard a lot of complaints about the new Hobgoblin. It is a very cartoony, I guess you could say. It does not have the scaling, which a lot of people were upset about, which I agree. It kind of takes away from the character. A lot of people love Hobgoblin. I am excited just to have one because I don't have the first one that came out, or the one that has the scaling, the one that looks really nice. I was not able to get that. So I'm excited to actually get a Hobgoblin, even if he is smooth like baby bottom. This guy though, definitely I feel the best out of all of these. I've had him for the longest, so I might be partial, but I mean, the oversized eyes, the huge pointy ears, and the flailing little hat there. I think he came with a bag. I'm not actually sure. He did come with a bag, and I have seemed to have lost that. But, I mean, this is classic Green Goblin. This is what I would love to see in a movie, but I'm perfectly fine with William Dafoe's Green Goblin. So if he shows up in the new Spider-Man movie, I'm totally okay with that. William Dafoe's the man. But this guy, I mean, he's the clear winner to me. I love this thing. Colors, on point. Accessories, super cool. Big eyes. I mean, he pops. Does he not? It's amazing. Anyways, but let's get some close-ups of these fellers and ladies. And yeah, so you can get a little up close and personal view. So that was fun. Again, I feel like Green Goblin is the clear winner here. The Mary Jane head, I think, is the better looking one. Because again, I got some, it might just be this one figure, but I have a lot of extra plastic or unclean edges on that figure. Which kind of makes me sad. Not that big of a deal. I'm not going to complain. But Mary Jane head does not have movement. It's got a lot more hair down just straight on the back, and it looks great on the figure, but no movement. She's gonna be a little robotronic. At least she's got the hand, right? Yeah. Also, once you put the newspaper roll, apparently it's a little too chunky and stretches out the hand a bit. Okay, this dropped every other time I did it, but she doesn't hold on to the book very well, and that kind of sucks. But she doesn't need to hold on to the book. She's just there to be Mary Jane. Be you, girl. Stand up straight, though. You're embarrassing me. So anyways, this is the retro haul. Super pleased. I'm excited to get the new retro run. Say that 10 times fast. Super excited, though. Armored Spider-Man looks so cool. Ben Reilly, I think, was in one of them. Not sure. He was. It was Ben Reilly. Go out and get you some. These are awesome. If you're into classic Spider-Man figures, the retro line is where it's at. These are pretty sweet. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember to be legendary, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.